Hello, hello, and welcome. This is a young chap coming at you live, playing some Hogwarts Legacy. I haven't made any progress since the last stream, so we're picking up right where we left off from last time. Still on the broom and all. It says to go to the map chamber. Let's go meet Poppy in the Forbidden Forest first. Not quite ready for the end game yet. Alright, let's make headway.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
To give you guys a little background, we're gonna ask the centaurs for help against the poachers to get this animal, this fantastic beast that Poppy's grand had books on. So we're gonna try to protect this, what was taken after the golden snitch, and it was used in the game of what's it called? I can't think of the game right now, but it's the game with the golden snitch. I don't know why I'm having such a hard brain fart. Oh well.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Anne's worried.
The game is
She said Sebastian
Quidditch.
promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But
Oh
now he's
man,
asking
what's
her to
going
join him
on?
immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb.
Looks like we're getting an owl
I
in the
hope
middle
that
of
my
a
quills
mission.
convey my message clearly.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec.
Thank
We do not
goodness.
harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Damn. Alrighty then.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Man, weren't even doing a mission right now? Alright, at least we talked to them centaurs. Thank you, Duran. Ooh, yes. We're gonna learn about a
There's
cadabra.
no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
That's what it said one of the
Sebastian has
roars
gone
was.
too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You did what you had to do, and I agreed. It might well have salvaged my friendship with Sebastian for the moment.
You did agree, and it did save your friendship with Sebastian.
For the moment. I thought we'd gone too far before, but Sebastian is in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry.
Oh boy.
Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Revelio. Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room. There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Bombarda.
All right.
Incendio!
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian.
Oh
Be
boy.
careful.
Going at it alone now.
Revelio.
I have a feeling these these are all going to be empty since I searched them last time.
Revelio.
So Sebastian is controlling the Inferi.
How
One
many Inferi
interesting
are there?
take.
Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. The Inferi. They're everywhere. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda.
No Sebastian here. Where could he be?
Revelio. I need to find a way off that ledge. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Repulsor. Wingardium Leviosa.
What the heck? It's not letting me move those bones.
Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Huh. How do I do this?
Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go.
There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Not really.
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Solomon, don't! The relic! You'll pay for this!
Oh boy.
But two of you have come too far! I'm ending this now!
That relic was going to save Anne.
Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Confringo. Potato. Venite. Leviosa. Arresto momentum.
Incendio!
Incendio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Incendio.
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Incendio.
Incendio!
Arresto momentum.
Sorry, you let me down.
Incendio. Confringo.
Incendio!
Incendio.
Now you've gone too far.
Arresto momentum.
Man, all this time I've been on mute, didn't even know.
You must stop.
Here we go, Sebastian. Oh my gosh. The unforgivable curse. She's one powerful witch. There goes all his hopes and dreams.
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave.
Come back, Sebastian.
Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it.
I did those two.
Hold your one steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra.
I did
Your
those
intention
two
must be clear.
chat things because I knew that that's what I had to do to learn this. And you need to learn this if you want to be successful in the game. Endgame,
I can't
should
stay
say.
here. I need to find Ominous.
As far as I know.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Alright, let's go meet Poppy. Poppy Sweeting. She's not too far.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You made it!
Let's go ahead and equip Avada Kedavra.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed.
Let's check it out.
I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Is she with me? Yes, she is.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't it? It's another aggressive one!
Whoa.
What is going on with them?
One tap. So nice.
Confringo! Cabalzo!
Ah.
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad. If the moonstone is here and so are Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Fwoopers and now this. We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths. If we pull the rings and match the runes,
Lumos.
I suspect we'll find the moths.
Nice.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Lumos.
There we go. Now to get up.
Revelio.
Huh. How do I do this?
Lumos.
Where'd the moth go? Oh, did it go up there? Nice.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos.
Lumos! Lumos!
Come on, Poppy. Come get this moth. Unless if you don't need to.
Lumos.
Lumos!
What the heck?
Revelio.
It goes all the way back over
Lumos.
here.
Lumos!
Alright. Let's see.
Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Revelio.
Where'd that other moth go? Oh, it went up there? Nice.
Lumos.
You did it! I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Confringo! Oh. Descendo! Incendio! Confringo! Descendo! Incendio!
Arresto momentum!
Confringo!
Revelio.
I should probably equip something that's useful.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Let's check this out first. Alright.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful closer.
Revelio.
It's got to be here. I just know it.
Confringo!
Given what creepers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now and I'm just lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Revelio.
There's gotta be a quick way out of here.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Let's do it now.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
A mooncalf?
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I
Whoa,
come from a
plot twist.
family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there. Acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol. And we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the
that was
pattern's
fast.
a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Interesting. What's this now? Perhaps we'll get another owl. Oh, meet Sebastian in the Undercraft? Okay. Let me make sure I don't have any other quests. Not at the moment. Here goes nothing.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Perhaps.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
I actually know what happens in most scenarios. And the way I want this story to end, I do not want to turn Sebastian in. So, otherwise he'll be going to prison and I'll miss him. He's the last family she's got, so I really feel for Sebastian, even though he should go to prison for killing his uncle. I'm just gonna go with this.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
See if we get another owl once we leave the Undercroft. Oh, Sebastian's there. Do we talk to him? Nope. Alright. Let's go to the map chamber. Continue on with the main quest. Actually, let's look at this gear first. Okay. Nothing special there. Nope. We're all pretty much up to date on all this. I think to get this item here identified, to make sure it's not better, I'm going to go to the room requirement before we do the main quest. And then from there, we'll go to Hogsmeade and sell some of the gear.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
It's not better. Alright. Let's do some of the regular stuff. Might as well take care of the animals while we're up here too. Let's get some Big and Wild potions while we're at it. The room requirement is so handy. Sure beats buying them. This feeder is so nice. Does take a while though to get to where they need to go. For whatever reason. Come on, Jabbernaw. Land. There we go. Now you can be fed too.
Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa!
No one wants to play with the ball? Oh, okay. Nice, nice. I knew someone would like it. Our precious phoenix. One of a kind. Gotta make sure they're all nurtured. Whoopsie. Yep, they're all nurtured. Just randomly throwing a plant. Oh well. There's more where that came from. Speaking of which, I don't think they'll be done already. Alright. Let us go to the quest. Actually, Hogsmeade first.
Here, Ethan. We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Don't need any of this stuff.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
To the map chamber. This way.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated. This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
No time to travel, let's fast travel. Wow, all the way down here, huh?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Let's get going. Chip chip cheerio.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio. Reparo. Compulso. Accio.
What the heck?
Revelio.
So that's one big thing.
This place could do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around. Confringo! Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
All right.
Manners are important, though, aren't they? Even in a fight.
Someone messing about?
This must be the place. Who lived here, I wonder? Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
Oh. That don't piss it off. Tossed around like a rag doll.
I need your help, friend.
Time to go a little quicker.
Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Thought you had me there. Incendio! not survive this fight!
Incendio! Levioso! Confringo! Incendio!
How about some sightseeing? Faster! It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
Where's that goblin hat you wanted to give up?
This looks intriguing. We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
You've made a mistake.
Time for you all to clear out.
You three damn horntail. I have money on it.
Slow down now. There we go. Revelio.
Alright. That was exhilarating. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber. Revelio.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
What the crap?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Oh, Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Avada Kedavra!
Damn, son.
She's alive.
Judge, jury, and executioner.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us. to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
All right, all right, all right. Still not leveled up, huh? We're close, though. So now we gotta make this wand.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic. Said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
None of your business.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Oh boy.
Allow me to...
I'll make you...
Really enjoying the view. I'd like to... Incendio!
Still no match for me.
Levioso.
Dang it.
You'll need to be... Exploso!
Levioso! Arresto momentum.
That's more like...
To your knees.
Confringo!
You may want to...
Incendio! Exploso! I wasn't myself. Incendio!
The beginning.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Always, and your faster.
Confringo! Incendio!
You will pay for your deed. And now lamb to the slaughter. No more happy days for you.
Incendio! Rookwoods don't go down!
Confringo! Incendio!
You dare slay one of my own? You will fall!
I'm just warming up.
What have you done?
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Confringo! Incendio!
Might want to look up.
You're no match. That's just the beginning. You've made a great mistake.
You should have joined me.
Yes, sir.
Child.
You made a mistake coming.
Allow me
No match for me.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. Incendio! Why not? Stay. Forward!
Not today. Not today.
I can't believe...
Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
Revelio.
Where am I? All right. Collection chests. Gotta find that.
Revelio.
After I shall scout around.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Let's get you out of there.
Aloha Mora. Levioso.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Even though I was just in there.
Revelio.
Alright. Instead of going to the map chamber, like we're requested to do it this time, let's meet Poppy Seeding in the Forbidden Forest. Alright.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend. But I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncarves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers. The poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events. The cave with the moonstone, and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot...
At least we're out of the classroom. I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Is it gonna come up? All right.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Leviosa!
Might as well catch a couple of these guys to take home.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Revelio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
What the heck? I don't get it.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Revelio.
the light in the darkness?
Yeah, you said that. Oh, man. Oh, I see now. Okay. So we got one of them good. And that one is in kind of the light. Opposite from it. Now we just need to bring this one over here.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
Revelio. Revelio.
Look at the murals on the wall. They're all This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Revelio. Confringo.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Come on now.
Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And books are all about creatures.
My goodness.
Your Gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos.
Oh, these blocks were put back? Dumb.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Come on, work with me.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I don't get this either. It can't be a dead end.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh. Duh.
So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
This is frustrating.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I bet you someone who's watching is just like, this is so easy. How does he not get it?
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Come on now, work with me. Fall down a little faster, please.
Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
What the heck? I am confused. Hold on. I'm just gonna look this one up. This is gonna take me forever to find. Okay. I don't know how I didn't realize this before, but now I know what to do.
Wingardium Leviosa.
See, I knew that the Glacius spell had to come into play at some point during this mission, so I used it outside on the door before,
Wingardium Leviosa.
without thinking to use it here. Come on.
Incendio.
There we go.
Of course. How clever. Look at this place.
Little puppy squeaking. Forgot how to cover your track.
What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain.
I'll take your pockets after you're dead. Shall we finish?
Whee! Reinforcements.
Ready your war. The fight is only just.
I'd say a little pruning is in order. Nine little weeds.
Time to teach someone to
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but you hadn't got here when you did. I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
All right.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it.
Why, thank you. They're so cute.
They're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Cool.
Revelio.
Why is there ominous music playing?
Confringo! Incendio!
Is there nothing more to do here? Guess not. Let's boogie. Let's go to the room of requirement real quick. Drop off these measles. And let's take care of our pets, of course. Nope, wrong room. That's alright. We'll get all these guys collectibles too. Might as well drop off some of the other fantastic beasts I've got here too. What are you doing way up there? Whoopsie daisy. They've all been taken care of. Sweet chili beans. Let's go get some of these plants now. Need those.
Big thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
Wigging well potions. Alright. Might as well meet Poppy in the Great Hall.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
Aww.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, I It was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of, human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I'd rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Ooh, dang. I think she likes me.
Revelio.
Where to next? To the map chamber. We still have that wand to deal with. Had to finish out that Poppy Sweeting arc though. Of course.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. to ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Let's go.
Dang.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
Renbrook, come on.
Bye-bye.
Let's get this.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Quick work of
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos! Listen, more goblins up ahead. So far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Yay, reinforcements. We gonna kick some booty.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
Full circle beast is in charge. The timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
One less human to
You are terrible. I won't rest until an intruder more of Ranrock's damn poison.
fear to see you, Professor Sharp.
Coming back this way. I won't rest.
Pity.
Oh boy.
Go on! Quickly!
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I am ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance of wizard kind.
Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this. Miriam's wand. If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you're two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Oh boy.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
My spells are having no effect on the dragon. Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. I need to break this connection to those traces of magic. Places. Confringo. Connection to those traces of magic. Confringo, places. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Connection to those traces of magic. Confringo, Bombarda, Defender. Insane. Confringo. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Bombarda, Defender. Confringo.
Alright, what the heck's going on? Okay, I see. I'm dumb.
You protected yourself again. Bombarder, Confringo, Defender.
This ends here, Ragnarok.
No, I died. Ugh. Man.
This cannot be the way. You will die.
This ends here, Ranrock.
on now.
Professor!
You need to contain it!
Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Holy moly.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Please meet me as soon as possible.
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait. What are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
We did it! We finished the game. Wow. What an adventure. And with that, I think I will end my stream.
I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
I'll end the stream there. I hope y'all have a good night. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.